We're live out here, Indy News on the Street, live here in Indianapolis. We've got a traffic stop with 3 cars. One of them, well, this traffic stop was a short-lived one. Had 3 cars out for this, and the traffic stop lasted less than a minute. Not sure what was going on. We're going lights and siren on the way here. Or lights anyway, no siren. Pull over a car, and within a minute, turn away. Oh, this guy's turning around. Let's see what he's going to do. Must be another call. I'll get in here and get the radio back on. Welcome to Indianapolis. Indy News on the Street here. We're starting off with cherries and berries. Oh, man, I already got 13 people in here. Only 2 likes though, man. We're doing all right. Daniel, how you doing? Let's see, Raymond L. was first one in the chat today.
I said if absolutely necessary, they'll take her, and they're going to turn right around and release her to her parents. If you want to just do summons arrest, that's the best option for them.
Well, I wasn't planning on going live quite so soon, but I saw a police car with his lights on, pulling somebody over, and 2 other cop cars came flying in, and they all converged. Got the car stopped, and a minute later it was over with. So.
Control Baker 360. Can you want to be 1041? Let me V31, and I'll be at a little
Not sure what that was all about, but hey, you know, they let the person go pretty quickly. That's a good thing, right? I've been experimenting with StreamYard. Did my first live with StreamYard. It was on the desktop computer earlier today when Freedom to Film was arrested, and that was kind of fun. If I can figure out how to use it on the cell phone, I thought about doing a cop watch with StreamYard and doing a live panel while cop watching. And what do you guys think of that idea? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? What are your thoughts? We're in Indianapolis on the northeast side. We're in the East District. I'm on 38th Street.
Anyway, you have an RC detective call me.
Approaching Shadeland Avenue. Just crossed over Mass Ave. So,
Clear 2120.
all right.
Or 331, you can send it to IM13, your TX. I'll send it to you. Okay.
So I'm thinking that tomorrow night I might do a live.
All units, Southwest District 222, Redwood, Seattle, Harding Street, and Raymond. 3 Nissan Maxima, front end damage, no headlights, hood is up, lasting southbound on Harding, 2300 south, 1400 west, information broadcast 2129.
Wow. Feels like a crazy thing going on there.
Attention East District 14, burglary of a residence just occurred, 28 Woodland Drive, more to follow, on north, 3550 East.
I'm going to zero in on the district here. That's where I'm located right now.
Baker 272, Baker 223, 2130. It's a reoccurring issue. Caller finds her neighbor walked into her home without any permission and was smoking marijuana and started to threaten the caller. Female sits left, caller's inside.
Wow. gonna sit over here, maybe just kind of sit in this parking lot for a minute, and over here. Like I said, I had not planned on going live quite yet, but there was the Cherries and Berries presented themselves. So anyway, why not? What the heck? Let's do it. All right. So, oh my goodness. I feel like I may be getting shadow banned by YouTube. Last week I was getting tens of thousands of views on my videos, and then all of a sudden I'm not. So all of a sudden it's just kind of gotten nuts. Very, very low view count compared to what I was getting. I don't know what's going on there.
2131.
So if you guys could be sure to, when you get that notification bell hit, that would be great. I'm gonna go to YouTube so I can actually see the chat a little bit better while I'm sitting here. There we go.
Units reference Twin Oaks, blind is good.
Jeff Parker's in the house. Noah Neva, Ruth Knoll, Don via statist. Daughter's in here. LOL. Yep. Hustle. Well, you know, my guest host was is actually not going to make it. The hope was, and he was in town earlier, and it just didn't work out with the schedule. But Omaha Cop Block was possibly going to be doing some videoing with me earlier today and then tonight, but it just didn't work out. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to say who it was because you know how he is. He doesn't like anybody to know where he's going to be. But you know. So, you know, it is what it is. Maybe another time. Always enjoy videoing with him. You know, he gets a lot of flack for some of the stuff he does. And he certainly does things I would never do. But, you know, when he's been out with me, he's never been out of line at all. So I always enjoy videoing with Omaha. He's a genuinely nice person. Oh man, my eyes are kind of messing with me today. I don't know what's going on. So I'm thinking about I need to figure out how to use it on the phone. Thinking about using StreamYards on the phone and doing a live panel while I'm live streaming. I may do this as early as tomorrow and have guests come up while we're live streaming. And if there's something interesting, we'll
253 disturbance, Baker Drive, Arquette, E5
we'll throw that on the big screen. But when it's a slower time, you know, when things are not just like going bell to bell, we can have conversation about
256 on, I'm working over.
various things that are happening.
2134.
And I think that would be fun. What do you guys think about that? Is that a good idea, a bad idea? Let me know. Give me some thoughts. Give me your feedback in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to know. If nobody else thinks it's a good idea, I probably won't do it.
327.
But if I get a bunch of people saying, "Oh yeah, that'd be fun," well then I probably will do it. Yeah, okay, it's a good idea when I'm alone. All right, any other thoughts? Yeah, Bill Admin, I'm sure you'll come up, won't you? Trippy Trips, how's it going? I'm going to try to find something in my car real quick while I'm stopped here waiting for an interesting call. I'm sure that I'll be getting calls on me saying that there's a suspicious vehicle. But I'm sure when they give out the description, the cops will say, no big deal. They're all familiar with me and they're all familiar with my vehicle. So, a lot less fun that way, but it is what it is. I'm not going to do what's been alleged others have done and call it myself. I would never do that, but
Cross 15 control.
I've heard of that being done.
Change my location route to copy one, please.
Sir.
I'm down for debate on Omaha's point either side. I can destroy him either way. He feels more comfortable.
Complaint callback advised that the address is possibly 3945 Arquette Drive.
Oh, he's stuck on the side of the road with a flat right now? I saw his tire was low earlier. I didn't know he got stuck. I had robotics and wasn't able to continue watching him. I thought he was going to go get that fixed. Oh, man. That's a bummer. He's had more issues with that car. But he's put a ton of miles on it, man. That dude drives everywhere. Hello, Leslie. Top moderator. Thanks for the update, Indy girl. Yeah, Noah. I would love to have you come up here, Noah. Come up on panel. If somebody gives me a hard time, I'll just have them listen to what you've got to say. Yeah, Carl, I understand what you're saying. He gets a little bit intense sometimes. I think he's got some issues that he's talked about openly and freely. He's got some legitimate mental issues. Not saying anything that he hadn't said himself. When you get down to it, though, and talk to him, he calms down pretty cool. And what the guy needs is Christ in his life, Jesus in his life. That's what he needs. I'm over here in an area where there's usually some action and activity. So see what's happening over here. I've been trying to promote some of the smaller channels on my page. What I'm trying to do is find diamonds in the rough that, some really good, some good quality videos from channels that just haven't, had the exposure yet. I'm not a super big channel by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm trying to feature 2 or 3 of those a week. And I would really, truly appreciate if you guys would watch my video, obviously, because I need the views, but also then go and check out the original videos, and if you feel like they're worthy, subscribe to the channels. Some of them have got very little content on there, but I think, based on what I'm seeing, there'll be some good content. Probably Harambe, he's gonna be a beast. He's gonna be an absolute beast. His first Amendment audit, which wasn't really even setting out to be a First Amendment audit, was phenomenal, and he actually got arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, and he could not have been more orderly. So that there's an example. I was his 26th sub, and now he's got, I don't know, a few hundred, and be hitting that 1,000 here real soon. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. If you see something that might be a good diamond in the rough for me to feature, please email me. If you've got a smaller channel and you want me to promote it, let me know. I can't guarantee that I'll promote everything I see, but I'm kind of picky about what videos I'll do. I don't like a lot of vulgarity. I probably won't promote a video that's full of swearing a lot. That's just me, not my style and not the style of the people are used to getting on my channel. But if you've got a good video that you think would be worthy of seeing, and I'm not saying that if you let one cuss word go, it's going to be out. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'd like to. You've got good candidates for that. Let me know. If you are a good candidate for that, let me know. If you're in Indianapolis and you want to do a ride along, my email's on my About page. I've had people ride along with me on a pretty regular basis, and would love to invite you to come out and ride along with me. It's pretty fun. Enjoy having the conversation. I may not be out real late tonight. I'm not feeling 100%. Been kind of worn out all day. Been a long week for me, so I may end up calling it a night fairly early.
31, Baker 370, Baker 337, Baker 370, Baker 337. Check the welfare of a person. 3906 East 10th Street, the Dairy Queen. Black male, dreads, black jacket, walked into the front door glass. When employees ask him to leave, he just stands there staring in the window. Unknown weapons, possible intox, 900 North, 3850 East.
Who's this?
A little ways away from that, but I think it's worth going over toward. Not super far away.
Oh, with Baker 37?
373 can start from 16 to Shaylin.
Baker 373, Baker 370, 2144.
He's coming from the
Baker
same place I'm
337
coming.
disregard.
I was just at 16th and Shaylin. Now I'm at 5th and Shaylin, so who knows? He can run lights and I can't run, so he may get there before me. But we may actually get there before him. Funny, I was right about the same place that police officer was when he gave his location. Just ahead of him. A couple hundred yards. Now we are on second shift, so who knows how well behaved the officers will be. It can always depend on third shift officers on East District behaving themselves, but not so much second
And
shift.
information that's not it, it's probably just a lost cause. Okay.
Second shift could go either way, so we'll find out. Make sure I get my flashlight out in case they want to play a flashlight tag. It's a game I always enjoy, especially when I typically have the brighter flashlight. The police officer's directly behind me. Reaching around trying to find my flashlight, and the police officer behind me is probably really wondering what I'm reaching around for. Probably making him a little nervous, especially when I pull into where he's going. Oh.
This person 4399 Meadow Court and B51. Frequency 46 at 2148. It's 4 Lawrence, reference for fatal accident. CAD. CMDT for further.
Well, we're getting close. I don't know where the Dairy Queen is up here. I don't think I've ever gotten to this Dairy Queen.
Frequency 46.
I was on the East Drive run, and then I just got on the Motor Walk Court run. Can you put me back on the Dallas Drive run, please?
Okay.
Yeah, be getting close. Me not know where a Dairy Queen is, man. That's weird.
Heading into the Meadowlark Drive.
Oh, I see
Or
it.
Meadowlark Court run.
I see it right up here on the right.
I wasn't.
Oh, there's the guy right here, I think.
B7 Baker 46. Are you on scene? EMS is asking us to see message.
Negative. We're not even on
See if I can find my flashlight. All right. get out and go up there. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get out. Looks like cars on the scene. No, not tonight. I got a zipper broke on it. Sorry about that. I'm getting good connection here. All right. Looks like it went 10-8 pretty quick. Let me guess, you're just asking for money?
He just kind of lost hanging out.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like he's real familiar with the area. So.
Figure he's probably just asking for money, people going through the drive-thru.
Well, they said he came up and was just staring into the window. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard that come out on the radio.
Freaks people out.
Yeah, yeah.
All right tonight?
What's that?
You doing all right?
Doing all right so far.
Awesome. Just getting started? Or you been out for a while?
Just getting started, yeah. Just getting started, so, yeah.
All right, man. Well,
All right,
sure
well,
we'll
hey.
see you around.
Well, yeah. I should give you my number. You give me a call when you're on your way. All right, you too. So, the officers here, this district, know pretty much know who I am and are okay with what I do. How's it going? It's good when officers are comfortable with being videoed. That is a good thing. Oh. Every once in a while you get one that needs some remedial training. I'm always happy to provide that for fun and for free. I think the one guy there may have been the guy who
What exactly is
played flashlight tag with me on the.
Suspect over here or what's going on?
May have played flashlight tag with me once before.
I'm not sure either.
He didn't do that today. I don't think he ever will again.
Possibly
We're not locating anything or anybody else out in the area.
clear.
So see there, another
653, figure 236, figure 253, figure 236, figure 253, theft from a person just occurred. 10153 John Day Drive, 3550 North, 10,100 East.
oh wow, that's way east. We'll never get over there in time.
256.
I'm
2155. Second unit number to assist figure 256, theft from a person just occurred.
gonna pull over in here for right now.
2 out of 6 will be clear on the report.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Clear,
sure.
Baker 256 for a report. Time delay is 7 minutes. The caller knows the suspect. Claims that they stole her car keys. We'll update further information on their own.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that the first officer on the scene there
Control Maker 337 and 346, you're 10-8.
has got
Disregard. Maker 338, you're 10-8.
flashlight tag with me. I don't know what this person's wanting. Well, I played flashlight tag with me when there's that car that they'd been chasing, and he had a whole bunch of cars. Scott was riding with me that night, and there's several officers on the scene, and one of them.
After disturbance, 2149 Brayburn East Drive and B61.
3M359 and 368.
One of them wanted to play flashlight tag, and after 3 times and losing, other officer told him, "Hey, you need to stop that." How's it going? Yeah, hey, Harambe, I was just shouting out about you earlier. I think before you were even in the chat. Yeah, Eliana, she has to be up early, so she couldn't come out tonight. She doesn't do well on very little sleep. Yeah.
We need to either pinned or find someone else to take 256 is wrong.
I'm working over, sir.
Have fun.
Yeah. You know, I only do it if they bring out the weapon against me, I bring out the weapon back. You know, I only do it in self-defense. And if they want to charge me with that, that's fine. We'll see how well that goes for them in court. We'll, you know, I'm not worried about it.
Units reference 10153 Sunday Drive. Suspect first name is on the run. Last seen driving northbound on Hopper Road, driving a gray and silver car segment with no license plates.
Yeah. Probably gonna. Oh, is San Joaquin in the house? Oh, yeah. Hey, man, how's it going? He's the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. And he is the beast of all cop watchers. Man, the cop watcher First Amendment, he's the grandfather of them all. On just one of his channels, 237,000 subscribers, and another channel a whole lot as well. He does more to promote other channels in this community than anybody I know. He is the beast, and I've really it's cool watching him. He's been doing this for years, and watching some of his older videos up through newer videos, watching the maturing process with him. Oh man, I mean, he was good to begin with, but he just has only gotten better. If you're not subscribed to San Joaquin Valley Transparency, then you really aren't paying attention to what's going on with First Amendment auditing and cop watching. This guy is the beast. I owe him a huge debt of gratitude. Right after I hit 1,000 subs, he promoted one of my videos, and I jumped from 1,000 to like 2,500 in a week, something like that. It was beastly, man. Just he put me on the map, and I really appreciate that. He's a great guy, and the video editing he does is unbelievable. The effects he uses, I recognize by watching his videos that I really need to up my game in that area as far as putting together quality production.
Lincoln 583409 dealer tag.
So that's one thing I'm hoping to do over the course of the next month is get better software and get familiar with how to use the better software, because you can have the best tools in the world, but if you don't know how to use it, it doesn't matter. My biggest weakness will be my lack of artistic flair, and I need to work on that. So it's an area that it's a skill set that I don't have so much, and I need to work on that. San Joaquin, man, he's got it.
Negative active on a 2019 Mitsubishi to Cabernet on Brayburn.
So I'm hoping to, I want to continue to put out original content myself, but I also want to do everything I can to help others as they're coming up. I want to see everybody in this game get to a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours they can monetize. Not that everybody's going to make a living at it, but if it can help offset some of the costs, because it does cost money to do this. I've got just over 8,000 subscribers, and I can tell you that it's hard to break even at this point. But anything you do that can help supplement those costs is great and helpful. And sometimes that comes in by people, sending you PayPal or Super Chat or whatever, and sometimes it comes in by AdSense, on your channel. And
Start a record.
But,
For
God always seems to
2010
work it out.
To Northeast Roll Call.
We haven't had
go to the garage.
We haven't had missing news or anything at home, so that's good.
Affirmative.
But I want everybody to be able to get to that point.
Confidential on it's going to be 100637.
The 1,000 watch hours is important, even beyond monetization. Even more important is the ability to go live, because Freedom to Film was able to go live today when he was getting arrested, and that allowed everybody to know pretty quickly that he was getting arrested. I think Aaron Grant did a thing on it and so on, and I was able to do something about it.
Sergeant Steen CC'd on it.
Rogue Nation, he didn't go live, and to a lot of people, and not that he couldn't, he could have, but he got arrested today as well, and he was, just kind of, these tyrants. And anybody who's watched any of Rogue Nation's videos, that he doesn't do anything that will earn him an arrest. And Freedom to Film, you can watch his video and know that he didn't do anything to earn the 3 charges they gave him. They charged him with resisting arrest, and the subcode was fleeing. And the only thing he was doing was leaving the property that they asked him to leave, and then they decided to put cuffs on him. As soon as he went hands-on, he didn't resist at all. And the guy took him to the ground. And he was backing up, facing the guy as the guy was telling him to get off the property, which wasn't even a lawful order, but he was obeying it anyway because the officer was out of control. Mishawaka Police Department, and they also charged him with criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. Replay that so I can hear what's going on with that. That's
Negative 647 at 2204 Grassy Village, Marin Sedan parked in front of vacant residence on Society for past 30 to 45 minutes, at least one occupant.
Here that was. There's a guy riding right on my butt, about to sell this van to him.
347.
Negative 647 at 2204 Grassy Village, Marin Sedan parked in front of vacant residence on Society for past 30 to 45 minutes, at least one occupant.
Okay, it's not anywhere close where I am, I don't think. This guy in front of me, he was riding my butt. He was so close to me, I couldn't see his headlights. I don't run him past. This guy's a nut. Must be in a super hurry. Now the East District, their headquarters is basically what used to be a small shopping center down here. Sometimes this is referred to as the Rock because they kind of approach it from a few different angles. You see just how fortified the place is. Start bowling here.
The record for the vehicle is here. You guys saw it.
The East District, it used to be Eastgate Consumer Mall. Those of you from Indianapolis would recognize that. We're on the east side of the Rock. Turn the camera this way, you can see it. They've got a bunch of solar panels up here. Try to get, I think there's a way to get into the parking lot from over here. It's not just the East District, but it's, I think, Homeland Security over here as well. Yep. This is where East District, maybe East District is. I mean, it looks like they've put this thing together to, let's see, what's this say? Posted private property. It's not private property. Anyway, no trespassing, parking, loitering, or vehicle traffic of any kind. How in the world do they call that private property? It's not private. It may be restricted, but it's not private.
It's fine. He's played well in the last 2 games.
Oops, bumped the radio on. You need to understand the difference between public property and private property. It's definitely public property. It may be restricted property, and I'll give them that, but it's certainly not private property. Ooh, there's a police car getting towed. a lot of the fleet from IMPD is in really bad disrepair. A lot of it's very old. They've not kept their fleet up to date, and it shows. Frequently, they need to have somebody. Just the other day, I heard them calling radio. They needed somebody to come over and help give them a jump start over here, East District. This is more solar panels on this side, on the west side of it right now. I'm sure I'm being watched on camera somewhere. Just driving over here. We've got signs everywhere saying you can't go in there. All these big concrete blocks here prevent anybody from going in there. Talk about if you want privacy, you got to create it. Well, they sure created it with this place. Let me get a load of this sign here. Now this, again, says, oh, come on, get in focus and stay that way. Posted private property, no trespassing, no parking, no loitering, no vehicle traffic of any kind, LLDC operations, whatever that means, and LLDC.net. So I wonder what that is. Matter of fact, I think what we'll do is come over here and because it may be privately owned, the property may be privately owned and the city is leasing the space, but when they're leasing the space, that makes it public property. But let's I'm gonna look that up. LLCD.net. See if I got that right. See, I dropped it down wrong. Let me go back and look, and I'll put it in the phone as I'm looking at it. Out of the phone. LLDC, I did it backwards. Okay. LLDC.net. My dyslexia was getting the best of me. Here. LLDC.net. I'm having trouble pulling it up on my phone. Come on. I'm just not getting good reception here. want to drive on. Maybe I'll find a different place with better reception. Yeah, I do have a camera. Yeah, did you want to go? Thank you, John Smith, for that analysis using the Joe Biden math. That is hilarious. Yes. By Joe Biden numbers, it's like 400,000 people in here. Yep, that's the way the Joe Biden math works, isn't it? That's funny. I've still got more people in here than actually voted for Joe Biden. There's the police car being towed away. Oh man, that's funny. Radio's gotten kind of quiet. Put it on scan in case they've gone to another channel. Sometimes they'll do that, thinking they're gonna get past me. Sometimes it genuinely just gets slow for a little bit. They're in the process of shift change right now. I'm assuming they still do it this way, where about half of the shift change is at 10, about half of it is at 11. And that way they don't have like one moment in time where everything is in chaos. Oh, that's why somehow this got turned off auxiliary. What in the world? What's going on here?
We start another set.
Earlier when I bumped the radio, I turned it on the radio instead of... That's why it was so quiet.
Alright, 5025. The complainant is no longer with this email. The complainant sounded very confused and couldn't give any further information.
Sometimes I'm klutzy. Okay, I may not, what does it say? I may hit south side. I decided to go out. Oh, okay. NaptownScott, great, man.
I've got her on Michigan Street Railroad track.
Who's your news now in the house? Yeah, it was misreported that Freedom to Film was hit with a felony. It wasn't. There's no felonies. I think it was just some bad information that James Masson had gotten. I know that he had said that it was a felony. There's a felony. He probably assumed resisting in a lot of jurisdictions. Resisting arrest is a felony, but in Indiana, under most circumstances, it's not. And especially under the code for which he was charged, fleeing, what sometimes they refer to as passive resistance or not fighting resistance. That's definitely not a felony.
Special attention on 531 business arrest alarm 5437 West 34th Street.
So, Yeah, he was hit with 3 charges. Resisting fleeing, and if you watch the video, he never fled. He was also charged with disorderly conduct, but there was nobody there to be a complainant for disorderly conduct because a police officer's peace cannot be breached. And he was charged with criminal trespass. And again, this was on a publicly owned parking lot that did not have any signage indicating that it was restricted access. And he was leaving. He was actually in the act of leaving under the officer's, command. When the officer said, "Well, Sergeant Long goes, what are you doing?" He says, "You're not leaving fast enough." There's nowhere in the code does it give a speed with which a person must leave when they're told to leave. It just says they need to leave, and so he was leaving. So all 3 very bogus charges, and they're holding him without bail. Last I heard, they're holding him without bail. He's got a hearing Monday at 1:30.
There no cars for Adam 227 is going to be working for us tonight.
Same day rotation gets arrested, Anybody does this, you just have to know that there'll come a time that you get arrested. And you do your best to avoid it. But the reason we do this is because we know there's tyrants out there. And occasionally you're going to run into that tyrant who doesn't even care and try to look like he's right. Their attitude is you can beat the rat, but you can't beat the ride. Tyrants commit tyranny, that's what they do. If you want to save 15% on insurance, call Geico. So yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Gas station here. It's Arlington and 38th Street. A lot of hot spots in the area here. I guess this isn't. Never mind, this isn't Arlington 38. A little mixed up on where I am, huh? Mass and Arlington and the streets come together here, so my bad. Yeah, 34th, I'm sorry, 34th and 34th Mass and Arlington all come together here. Yeah, Rogue Nation was popped today, and he had a $1,300 bond. I suspect he's out already. I don't know that for sure. Someone in the chat can probably update us on that. Rogue does not do things that will earn him a ride to the jail. cases where handcuffs have come out and come on, the vast majority of those have been situations where they end up taking the cuffs off. The deal was bogus. So, you know, the police are totally getting out of control, and they are the reason why, you know, these out of control police officers are the reason we do this. Those guys need to be stopped. There's absolutely no excuse. Oh, Leslie, I see you sent me a lead for a new auditor to check out. I will do that. I'll check that out tonight or tomorrow morning, in the morning, whenever I get done with this live stream. I will check them out. I appreciate that.
38, 347, 338 for shots fired, 38 Post, 3800 North Manhattan.
Oh, okay, well, that's not real far away.
At 2228, caller by shots are fired. She referenced Kevin's report. It said that they're shooting near her residence. She gave the numeric 9150. Phase 2 shows her at 9150 East 39th Place. There's no further.
This
Second 246, figure 337, incomplete call, 340 South Philly Avenue, B46.
is an area where shots fired
President 2228, phase 2, possible disturbance in background.
actually means shots fired. Matter of fact, one of my live streams from a while back when I first started doing live streams, actually there was somebody shot up in this area, general area of where we're going. He was shot like 15 times, and actually, you know, obviously that video is not monetizing because I actually, you know, he was laid out there on the ground. I was there very early on in the investigation. Funny, I'd been there for like half hour, 45 minutes, and when I was leaving, one of the quote mainstream media local channels, they came over and
You would come
Side
here.
story.
You want to check it out? Yeah.
that was back before I could live stream on the YouTube's app. Let's see what's this here. That's funny, Hoosier. Yeah. Just in case anybody didn't know, Hoosier was totally being facetious there if you're not familiar with the characters in play. Yeah. That's hilarious. Rogue Nation is great First Amendment auditor. King of the revisit. And I'm sure he was on a revisit. I know that's what he was going to be concentrating on this week, was revisits. And what he does is places where there's been an issue, he'll go back. And he'll go back as many times as it takes until they've learned to leave them alone. Sometimes that's the first time back after there was an issue. Sometimes it's a second, sometimes it's a third. But eventually, they'll get the understanding that he's got a right to do what he does. This, I believe, was probably at the BMV. That's where they think he was. And, you know, they decided to arrest him.
Or 11.
Nor 11.
Did anyone report that like that Brookville Franklin House was flashing red?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's whatever needs to know about it.
Come on.
Alright, here we go. This is the general area where those shots were supposedly fired. Go back to the apartment.
Control back to 353.
Hi.
You change this around to harassment instead, and also somebody's putting a tracker on this guy's car, and we're going to need to speak to and see if this is possibly one of our trackers.
Huh.
I'll see if I can find out.
Wow.
Control standby, 315 is going to call 353.
Clear, thank you.
I found a tracker on the car and cop trying to figure out if it's one of IMPD's. How's it going, guys? Let's see here. Try to get that. Day. Oh, well, that's all right. You should have just piggybacked off the ones the FBI put on. You should have just caught on their frequency. I noticed that the car started, leaning a little heavy on one side. It's because all the trackers that everybody's put on it. Yeah. Evidently, they actually found a tracker on that guy's car. Now, if I was into some no good and I found a tracker on my car, or even doing like what I'm doing now, where, I think the police might want to track me. If I track on my car, I'm probably not going to call the police and let them know I found it. I'm probably going to go stick it on somebody else's car. Oh, wow. Police are finally getting here to check out the shots fired call. There's the second one.
Wagon 66.
Wagon 66.
Yes, ma'am. Could you please put me back out at the run at Escalation? Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't think there's much there. They're going to drive through here, notice that they don't see anybody, hear anybody shooting off guns, and see if they actually stop and talk to anybody in here. I don't think they will. No. Oh, well, maybe. Pull around this way. See if they actually. Those guys went inside when they started to talk. There's a third officer here.
68 domestic, 9205 East Hall Street, Butte 52. 2239, complainant versus child's father, intoxicated white male. The subject drives a gray Toyota Corolla.
Three of them here. They might be trying to ride out the rest of the second shift.
53 Baker 371 256 371 256 domestic 10542 East 37th Street. Intoxicated female friend is sitting on the floor. Call wants to remove from the location. 7800 North of 10 at 560 apartment B.
13 med.
To approach extension.
Guess where they're going? Same place I'm going.
Can you log me off something out, please?
Thank you, honey.
I didn't bother writing down the address. I should have, because IMPD is notorious for not being able to find addresses really well. I've had to help them find addresses in the past.
238, incomplete call 10007, Carolina Drive and B53. Both cars are small.
Attention East District 31, shots fired, 1924 north to Kinsey Street, 2000 north, 4900 east. Figure 358, 2242, 1616 to back up, shots fired, 1924 north to Quincy Street. Complaint heard 15 shots fired outside of her residence 1 minute ago, has not seen her further.
Okay.
Control, Baker 366, you can mark 310-8, and I'll go with 358.
Figure 366, thank you for truth.
King 329-1616, complete call 5151 Brendan Shire Court. Next to location from the map, no answer, call back or text 1500 north and 6150 east. 4 units. If you in the channel that can assist Lawrence on the search.
Oh. What was got something going on up there?
5200 North Michigan Avenue.
Well, see if things pick up here in a minute.
Control 347, did Mass get a run somewhere over here?
Hold your button on.
359.
Can you do a call back and get a better address?
Control Baker 347, I'm not seeing them en route near the location.
Can you do a callback? I don't think 542.
Okay.
359 control.
Go ahead.
She confirmed that address, sometimes it's a double at the dead end.
Okay. Please open.
359, she said she sees you, she's gonna come outside and plug it in.
Referencing 10007 Catalina Drive. Per taxi, there is no emergency. Request to cancel.
They were off in a
Guys, I am just really tired tonight. Not sure why I am so tired.
Jennifer B. Baker.
Maybe I got the cold in 1984. It's making me tired.
3623, 3647.
Yeah, we had these two arrests today. James Freeman got arrested earlier in the week. Police are out of control. Has been pretty quiet so far tonight. Oh, wow, I got a super chat there. I didn't see that. Hold on, let me see who that was. Noah Neva. Thank you, buddy. Man, he's my hero. I love Noah Neva. He's great. Thank you so much. That super chat, man. I just now noticed it. Man, I must have fallen asleep for a second if I didn't see it when you put it in there. I apologize. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Okay. That light back there, not this most recent one before that, man, I think I may have fallen asleep for a moment while at that light. I'm tired.
Denise District 12, Figure 325, Figure 325, serve for a PI accident at the intersection. Caller advised there were 3 vehicles and that at least 2 of them hit.
Oh man,
1700 East.
Oh man, I missed where it was.
Figure 325, Figure 345 at 2251.
Like it broke up here, I just was saying where it was.
Denise District 12, Figure 325, Figure 325, serve for a PI accident at the intersection.
Caller advised there were 3 vehicles and that at least 2 of them hit 1700 East. Figure 325, figure 345 at 2251.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that is.
Denise's are 12, figure 325, figure 325. Serve for a PI accident at the intersection.
Yeah, that's just weird. Cut out just as he was giving the location.
337 10th in Arlington.
Yeah, 227, figure 337 at 5052.
Kids in Arlington. I think it said about 1700 each, so.
In progress, 28 Woodland Drive, to the north, 3550 east, stand by for further. .346, Vicar 353, Vicar 346, burglary of a robber. Check, burglary of residence in progress, 28 Woodland Drive. The caller's neighbor broke into the house, suspect is still on scene, 1 north, 3550 east.
353.
They were just there earlier tonight. I'm going few
Figure 353, figure 346 at 2254.
EMS need a different location for this crash.
Negative there, Upstate New York. Information, there was also one that 327 picked up Bellevue, getting around, advised the subject. Watch.
Okay, so state New York is where the where that accident was, and
I run, make New York double the primary.
Alright, 327, I'm gonna back you onto their run and change that location.
Clear on scene.
Prince 28 Woodland Drive. The suspect is a female wearing a white shirt. Her caller's roommate tackled the suspect and is still fighting with her on the ground.
oh my. Okay, we're going to that one.
2210 Emerson Old Place, Apartment 2, B31.
37.
Vacancy 70, vacancy 56 at 2256. Unknown person outside of Manhattan, home no further.
This one on Woodland Drive, the call earlier tonight on second shift was that the
227. You can just run any cars coming to the marathon. Please will be at 14. Run, please.
there's a neighbor, and she comes in.
Units out to 448 North Sherman Drive, in disregard.
Neighbor would come into the house and was smoking marijuana. That's the way the call.
Units reference 28 Woodland Drive. The female suspect came in through the caller's front door, unknown weapons, unknown injuries, and still hearing active disturbance in the background.
Yep, we're going to that one. We are on our way. See if this light changes. Come on, light. Here it goes.
Units reference 28 Wilton Drive. Unknown if anyone has any weapons or injuries. Be advised, TX is disconnected, nothing further.
I don't think anybody's going to have any weapons.
This is State New York. Complainant with a different phone number called back and said he gave State in New York the first time, but it's actually New York and Bevel. No further.
He is also referenced that this recall about the white 2008 Chevrolet Exhaustion was struck by the white SUV. By the driver, black females walking northbound on Bevel.
Alright, so I'm going to cut over on Michigan. I'm sure we're going to go down. I think it'll be quicker than going all the way down to Washington across. Let's get out of the way. This is definitely an ongoing feud with the neighbor on this one on the Woodland. Surprised the dispatch doesn't have that information. Not giving it out. Let's call it on second shift. And there's been previous incidents there.
Which one's on?
There's one for white Chevy HHR, one for white Chevy Equinox, and one for a black Ford Fusion.
Thought I could get there in time.
Unit Garage Woodline, I sent you a message.
No, she may have sent the message.
All units are 10.0 will disconnect.
Feud there.
2259.
327, can a flatbed with a hook get two of them? If so, which two?
It's probably going to take 3 separate wreckers.
Number 358, incomplete call, 01 North Forest Avenue, B12.
Whatever. 16, 46, and 11.
Baker 358, Baker 345 at 2300 base.
They got all the way on that light. I'm going to drive through this parking lot here.
345, where are you coming from?
Washington and Jefferson.
16, disregard. Good flipping. This is in East District 41, 1616, Baker 358, 1616, Baker 358, call for help. 109 North Euclid Avenue. Information from the texting line. The complainant gave the address, nothing further. Asking for help. Taxi map is pinging at the intersection of Washington and Euclid. 1 North, 4500 East.
373 or 10-8.
We're going to be going right past that on the way to Woodlawn.
10-9 second unit number.
373.
Clear, Baker 337, Baker 373 at 2301.
Oh, man.
Call for help at 109 North Euclid Avenue. Received another call. 2 black males wearing a gray shirt, firearms on the individuals versus a complainant. TX disconnected. Nothing further.
Attention East District 22, Baker 329, 1616, Baker 329, 1616. Secure location 4037 North Arlington Avenue. Caller wants an officer to check the upstairs and the attic because she keeps hearing footsteps. 4000 North 6000 East.
There's the Euclid Avenue one.
Baker 329 16 23 up to.
You might have just cleared the one on Woodlawn. It's the next street over.
Units and routes. Incomplete call 301 North Forest Avenue. Caller called back and gave the address 235 North Oakland Avenue. She wants to report her vehicle stolen. Information's in the run.
345, take care.
Alright, guys. Let's,
PD, hit one. Do you have a white Equinox there? Affirmative. Hang on, I'll give you your
figure out what's going on here. You may have one in custody, maybe. Yep. I'm going feud over here. The neighbor. Just see the light down a little bit. That's for what sound like gunshots off in the distance. Hey, hey, no one never. It's popped up here again. All right. Not a whole lot. There's a second shift call over here. Sound like the same thing.
Yep. That's, yeah, I believe so. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Boy, they didn't jump on top of her that time.
Well, you keep going in people's homes, finally they're going to get tired of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, and the craziest thing is they feel bad about it. They're like, we don't know what to do. She keeps doing this. So,
What? You
gotta end somewhere.
1096? What? You know?
Yeah, take your pick. Garden variety, probably a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Drugs will do that. And they're mopping the floor now. Yeah, oh. Anything going on up there or what? Well, they've got me kind of blocked in here, so I'm going to have to be here for a little while, so I'm going to set up the tripod. So there's a call late second shift. Same situation over here. I believe it's probably the same person. It's a neighbor. According to reports, continues to go into these people's house. Just walks right in the front door like it's her own and wants to smoke dope in the house. They've dealt with it several times in several ways, and like this time she's going to actually have to go to jail or to help make an impact on her that she can't do that. She's saying, "Oh, I'll never do it again." My guess is she's probably said that before. It's chilly out here, and they've got she's in short sleeves. They seems like I ought to put her in a vehicle or somewhere. Just because she broke in the house doesn't mean they shouldn't treat her with respect and human decency. And cold weather, they'll probably get her inside. How guilty a person is, you don't just make them suffer the weather just because they're guilty of something. He's asking for a coat. It's not an unreasonable request. Or how long we're going to keep her out here without a coat. Like They could actually put her into a police car. She'd be warmer or in the house. I understand with people whose houses don't want her in there, that obviously that's not where you put her, but I'm saying they shouldn't have a code in there, but they could at least put her in a car. Not sure why they're not moving her to a one location or a police car or something. I don't understand that, but it's pretty chilly out here right now. She's in short sleeves. Lone Wolf, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, this, those is just joining us. Been an ongoing issue with the neighbor. She keeps coming to these people's house, according to reports. And this time they tackled her and held her down till the police got there. I want to charge her with burglary or something. I'm not sure what. She was evidently trying to do drugs inside their house. So that would meet the elements of burglary. Burglary is unlawful entry into a structure, in this case a dwelling, to attempt to do a crime, secondary crime inside the house. But they've got her sitting out here on the front stoop, and it's pretty cold weather out here right now. Not sure what the temperature is, but it's pretty chilly. We've got her sitting out here without any jacket on, short sleeves. There's two police cars right here. Good put it on at least two. Could put her in the back of a police car, but you know, they're not giving me any trouble. I appreciate that, but they really should be. For health, they ought to be putting her in a police car. Out here for a few minutes here. I'm not sure why.
Question for you.
Sure.
Why are you here when there's a bunch of good stuff going on down the street?
Well, I can't leave now. But you know, is there any reason why they can't move her to a warmer place, like a police car or something? She's out here in the short sleeve, and
Well,
it's pretty cold out here.
Well, that's kind of hazards of when you break into people's
Well, I
homes,
understand that, but
we're
But you guys still got to treat everybody humanely, right?
well, it's not that cold, but we're going to get there.
It's just chilly. I noticed you got long sleeves on.
I come prepared.
Yeah. She's in their custody now, so now they're responsible for her, so they need to be putting her into a safe environment. He wants to know why I'm not somewhere else where there's more exciting stuff, but I think this is interesting that they're not moving her to a, I'm not saying that she should get off breaking into somebody's house, but once she's in their custody, they've got a responsibility for her care. At some point, they got to say, okay, we need to move forward to where it's a bit warmer. Well, yeah, Carl, yeah, that would be unfortunate, but I don't know. It's just crazy, isn't it? Well, she committed a crime, so oh well. Yeah, King, I agree. Yep. Yeah, there was a accident at New York State, which is really close. Head-on collision, and there's 3 cars, and I think there was one of them that was a hit and run, and yeah, some other stuff going on around, but I'm kind of stuck here because I've got this road blocked, and so while we're stuck here, we're going to document how long they keep her out here in the cold without putting her somewhere warmer for protection. Yeah, she's presumed innocent until proven guilty. And no question about it. She's guilty, but even so, it's not their job to punish. Their job is merely to capture, bring her to the point of trial, and it's not to punish her by keeping her out here while it's cold. It's not the police officer's job to punish. You have a responsibility to care. The east side often looks good, but they're not looking good right now. Yeah. I know I can handle cold weather as well as about anybody, but I wouldn't want to be sitting there in a short sleeve shirt, just sitting there on the porch in this weather. It's 11:21 right now, just for reference. disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Yes. I think he may be getting ready to put her in the back of the car.
Detective will be out shortly.
I'm doing it wrong. Officers, I promise you. I'm doing it wrong.
Finally going to do the humane thing and put her in the car. Thank you for at least getting her into a car. It's cold out here.
Well, I know it is, but we also got other things that take priority first. I mean, it's not brutal temperatures. Is it uncomfortable? Absolutely.
Wind chill's down in the 20s.
Yeah, but nobody's going to die within 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. But, yeah, death isn't the only issue. I'm just saying, you know, I appreciate you guys getting her into a car, though. I think it's the right thing to do. It's the humane thing to do.
Target offered on a green color for Chevy Cavalier to address visit 5046 Michigan Street.
Yeah, they don't want me hanging out at this location.
Any gas for me?
Move his car, and I'll go on to other more exciting runs. But if he's gonna just stay parked here, then I will too. We'll see how long it takes him to get somebody. Man, hate it when that happens. So, I wonder if I hadn't been here videoing it and talking about it, how long they'd have kept her in there. I kept her out there.
Baker 385, are you on this channel?
Head. Yeah.
Go to Canine 5. Can you start from Michigan and Chester? Canine 19's car was hit.
Oh, wow. Police officer's car was hit.
351.
Let's see.
Baker 385, can you start from Michigan and Chester? Canine 19's car was hit.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to that one. He got out of the way.
Yeah, announcements have been made in English and Spanish, please.
Things have suddenly gotten exciting. I woke up. You know, you just don't keep somebody out in the cold. You've got control and custody of them. That's not cool. Oh, man. I don't care who the person is that you don't treat them that way. You're not supposed to be seeking to punish anybody. Notice there's people walking there. Not having any trouble with those people walking there. Make sure they don't have any trouble with me walking there. The difference is I got a camera, so I think we'll be okay here, but you never know. Little stuff together here.
Canine 23.
Start a drone.
Oh wow. Something going on. They got a drone out there. Put my light on here. How's it going? Get the huddle going on here. Which vehicle got hit? Pleasant personality. Which one got hit? The black one? Okay, so the cop, here, I'll turn the, yeah.
Running up right here.
You're all, yeah.
Yeah, no, it
Get
was
you off camera and you can tell.
the cop cut in front of the car. Car hit him. It was
They were here for
fault.
yeah, it's just cruising down the street and then the car pulls out in front of you.
Yeah.
Man.
And the lady who's here
The-
for
the
the
car-
original call is a witness to the cop cutting the car off.
Did the cop have his emergency equipment on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so, because I was going back in the house because this guy had the lights on, so I come
Yeah.
out and see what's what. And I'm like, okay, this ain't nothing. Start heading back into the house, and I hear come back out, and this guy's sitting right here. And
Uh-oh.
The cop's pulling off. The black car's coming off of the sidewalk pretty much, and he didn't have it on when I came out of the house. So unless he turned it off.
So he wouldn't, yeah, so unless he turned it off and then turned it back on, he didn't have, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Sounds like he didn't have it on.
But they got the lady gone.
They got what?
Oh, the reason the cops were even out here was this lady here, her boyfriend stole her gun
Oh.
and robbed somebody.
Ooh.
And she's like, I've got a permit. He doesn't.
Maybe ex-boyfriend.
Very definite.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on tonight. This is yeah. This is where it all started. Lots of popo out tonight. Jeez, your mouth shut. All right.
I feel you, but I want to go home or get my girl tampons or something. So I'm not. I feel you.
According to the witnesses, it was not your fault.
It wasn't my fault,
Right.
bro. He pulled right in front of me.
So don't say it's
Baby, it's a dude.
So
It's a
don't-
dude
don't-
right here that's been taping the whole incident. When I promise you, this cop stopped, like literally in front of me.
Yeah.
Like I was going slow. I was going the speed limit, and this nigga stopped right in front of me. I bumped him because
I would
it's
suggest,
three cops running on the side of me.
ma'am, I would suggest you talk to these people and get their information if they, they may have witnessed it. They know.
I know. I just want to leave though, but I don't want to leave and be the wrong motherfucker.
You need to protect yourself.
I know. That's why I'm staying.
Yeah.
That's why
so
I'm here.
You need to protect yourself. Don't admit to guilt at all.
I'm not, but I know that when I pulled over, it was three cops to the left.
Yeah.
I pulled over to the right like I was supposed to.
Right.
And I bumped the cop from the back.
Yeah, the guy pulled out in front of you, according to them. So, according to witnesses, so. And don't only admit to wrongdoing. Not much cops.
I can't believe this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
look, I've been doing so good, and I just really bumped into the police. Like this nigga, baby. When I tell you, this dude is right here with a whole.
It's like a canine convention here. Good night. How many canine officers we got out here? They're all canine officers. Oh my goodness. Good night. I haven't seen this many canine officers in one location. Long time. You guys just get done doing some canine training or something? I've never seen this many canine officers together in one place. Good night. How many canine officers are there out here? 1, 2, 3, 4. About a half a dozen of you at least, looks like.
Oh, okay.
I'm serious. I don't think I've ever seen this many canine officers in one place, unless it was training. Oh, and here comes some more. This maybe the supervisor. One of these might be. Oh, another canine. Oh my goodness. Like every canine officer in Indianapolis is out here tonight at this one location. Canine confab.
The Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department Canine Unit. Unit Ram. Surrender now. We're going to search with the dogs. You may be dead.
Oh. Wow.
The Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department Canine Unit. Unit Ram. Surrender now. We're going to search with the dog and you may be dead.
Well, there is an active search going on.
Story Policia, Tango and Feral Stop and Field, no Feral, Canine more data. Story Policia, Tango and Feral Stop and Field, no Feral, Canine more data.
Your thing is secondary to this.
Yeah, they're not worried about the minor accident. Hey, officer, I want to make sure I don't get bit. Where are you guys going to be searching?
Honestly, buddy, if you want to stand right over here, you should be good to go.
Okay, where you at? Where's the main primary search area? I want to make sure I'm out of the way. Where's the...
If you go over there, you'll be just fine.
But where is the primary search area?
You just stand over there, you'll be just great. I appreciate you.
So you're not going to answer the question. Okay, I get it. So, you know, we've got, so there's other people over here, so I'll be okay over here too, since there's other people over here, so I'm assuming it's going to keep them safe, they'll keep me safe. I tried to be polite and ask them a very polite and reasonable question, but they don't want to be polite and reasonable. So. Somebody may be getting bit tonight. I've never seen so many canine officers in one location. Unbelievable. damage to the vehicle is incredibly minor. All in all, pretty minor. After the accident, it looks better than most of the IMPD vehicles, so, you know. Guy was. What's that?
So I see you made it over here.
Yeah. That one canine officer mistook my politeness for being a pushover. I kept asking him, where's the primary search area? Because I don't want to get bit. And he goes, well, stand over there. That's not what I asked. What I asked is, where's the primary search area? He wouldn't answer that question. So guess what? I'm not standing over there. I'm standing right here. Let's go, man.
It's gone. I went over south side to see if they were having a vigil thing for that guy that passed, and ain't nobody up there.
We got Scott. We got NaptownScott in the house here. Met up with us here. Did you see that burglary that the gal kept breaking?
On Woodland?
Yeah. They were letting her sit out there on a stoop, short sleeves in this weather.
Yeah.
For a long time. I said something to the officer. They finally went ahead and put her in the back of the car. It's like, you know, that should have been right off the jump.
Yeah. They got 5 police over on New York and
For that head-on collision.
Just for an accident.
Yeah.
So
Well, there was a head-on collision. I believe also hit and run.
Oh.
Let's see. What's this?
I heard talking in Spanish when I came by, so I guess they're Spanish.
You're right, Hoosier. That is kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah. East side is a lot different than the southeast side there, Hoosier. And the only reason I got a little bit of lip from the one guy is because he's canine. He doesn't know any better. He hasn't been trained yet. But we're working on that now.
Yeah.
I've never seen as many canine officers at one place. Have you?
No. Let's see, the thing is, he dropped his gun when he jumped out of the car.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's it's right next to the car.
Yeah, so they got the gun, right? Is he still out there? Is Jim still out there?
I don't know.
It's in there. Oh, okay.
That red car that he jumped up. I was driving all around here, and they all seem to think that's what they intend for you to think. Somebody's running, going to run the opposite way. What you think?
Yeah. Well, we saw that the other night.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Man, that's.
I heard
So
that
we
dog
got-
walking up here. I said, "Nah, I'm walking the other side."
Yeah. Yeah, so we've this has been a crazy night, you know. Start off, I was so bored I was about to fall asleep. I think I may have fallen asleep on the intersection. I'm joking, but I mean it was really bad. And then all of a sudden it just got busy, and there's been calls I missed because I was on other really good calls. It just.
I was just going to stay on the south side, then I started hearing everything over here.
Oh yeah, this is just jumping.
Yeah, it's right down the road from me. So.
Yeah. So you got your channel up?
No, I mean, I found how to get to it, but I think they said they have so many followers to go live or something.
Well, you gotta have 1,000 subs to go live.
Yeah.
And you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs to monetize. But hey, okay, there's some ways you can go live. We'll talk we'll talk offline. I'll show you how you can go live before you have 1,000 subs. There's apps you can use like Prism and StreamYard and so on. You can
I've
do.
seen some of the maps that they're using.
Yeah. So, but we'll get you up and running. But we need to get good video content, get it up. I'll promote your channel. We'll get some others to get up and get some good content, and make sure you video this way, not the other way. Not vertical.
Oh, sideways, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like yesterday, my son-in-law's brother got in a wreck on 10th and Emerson. They came out, and instead of making it a private tow, they called boards and made it an impound.
Oh.
Well, then when he said the cop told him, so when they get here, just tell me you want a private tow. I just did that so it's quicker. Well, they got there and they said, we can't, he already made it an impound. Then they didn't get no report, no nothing. Said you're free to go.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, well, he's only just turned 21, so he don't really know much. He just started driving a couple years ago.
I would be pissed.
Well, I'm gonna go with him tomorrow and get his car.
If they're open tomorrow. So this, I think, is where they were calling for a drone too.
They may.
Yeah, I heard them call for a
I
drone.
think it has infrared on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It is dark down there. It's right here.
So guys are going to be searching with the drone. They're going to be searching with dogs. If this guy is staying anywhere in this area, they're going to get him. But if he's gotten out of the area, they've taken enough time that he's had plenty of time on foot to get 2 or 3 miles away.
Yeah. With this way when I came through here, the way they had their perimeter set up, he got away.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't covering all the streets. All they was covering is Chester, between Chester and Grant. That's it.
Yeah, they're not.
So
I don't know who's doing their training these days. But they don't. Yeah. Pretty sad. And if they're wanting to catch you, they don't need all of them right here.
there's a lot of canines here, though.
Oh, I've never seen that many canines in one place.
6.
There's 6 to 8 canine units here.
All the resources on one.
Yeah.
For a fleeing vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand they still want to give them resources.
Yeah. A lot of resources. Yeah, so according to the witnesses, this car right here that I'm right in front of is pulled out right in front of this black car here, and she clipped him a little bit. As you can see, there's really not much damage showed earlier. There's like a little bit of marking, but no actual dents or anything on the back of it. They didn't even trade paint; they just traded dirt.
Yeah, that's about it.
So
a little buffing to be gone.
But anytime that they're in an accident, they got to have this protocol they got to go through.
Yeah. Isn't that the officer that was just on the last call you just went on? It looked like he was
yeah.
dead on.
Yep.
He's one.
There's one of them. He's one of the calls I was on earlier. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to try to argue that he was people out there in the cold. His first argument was, well, I mean, she burglarized the place. Like, well, okay, but your job isn't to punish her.
That's
your
the
custody. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And they were being cool with me, but that doesn't mean, oh, wow, I got the AR out. They do need some business. Funny they recovered the gun the guy has, so I'm not sure why they didn't move it on, but maybe, I guess. They do need some business.
I think they got them all. Once they seen the gun, that's when they all came out.
Yeah.
There's another black male walking down New York somewhere who's got a gun in hand. I was looking for him, couldn't find him.
Yeah. May have been the same call.
It could have been.
It may have been the very guy.
Yeah. He might just snatch his car. They had a carjacking right there at Prospect and State.
Helicopter with it? Yeah, I think lights on. They might be using they got heat infrared in the, it's not actually infrared, it's another type of, heat
sensor just senses the
yes,
body.
yeah, heat sensor thing. But yeah, I got helicopter up in the air. So, they definitely want this person. I wonder if this will be like that burglary in progress.
Resource for 2 hours and not catch anything.
Yeah. Well, you gotta shoot off a flashbang to make it equivalent.
Yeah.
Hey, big any flashbangs? Flash grenades? Come on, let's shoot one of them off. Make sure you don't hit the window, though.
Okay. Would you park on the side street?
Yeah, I'm right down there on Chester. Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious why they're not out walking and doing
Yes,
their
sir.
search with dogs.
We need you to go to the other side of the street, please. You're inside of our perimeter.
Okay, where's your perimeter?
Thank you. Michigan Street.
Michigan Street. When you say Michigan Street, what do you?
I don't understand. Just
Okay,
the other side
so-
of Michigan Street, you'll be fine.
Okay,
Thank
so,
you.
but where's your perimeter this direction?
It's right here. You're
Right here?
inside of it. Yeah, you need
Oh,
to go the
oh,
other
wait a minute,
side
if
of
it's
the
right
street.
there, then I'm outside of it. Where this direction?
You need to go that
is your-
direction.
where this direction is your
Sir,
perimeter?
please go that direction.
I'm asking you where your perimeter is.
I'm telling you,
Officer
if you go
Asher.
over there, you're outside the perimeter.
Okay, but I also want to know where outside the perimeter this
Go
direction.
to the other side of the street.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there's you guys. Your perimeter is
That
all
side
the
of
way
the street.
all the way down there.
If you
So-
are you refusing to get out of my perimeter?
No,
sir?
I'm trying to
Okay.
find out where your perimeter
I
is.
just told you it's Michigan
no.
Street.
So your perimeter goes all the way down to that next street. Is that what you're saying?
No, but you're inside of it right now. Please go across
So
the street.
how far down this way is
I
your
need you to go across the street.
Sergeant, it's a simple question.
If you refuse to go,
I'm not refusing. I'm asking you how far this direction.
I need you to go that direction. You're inside the perimeter.
How far down that direction?
Just that way you'll be out of it.
Sergeant, you're really not.
Please just walk across the street.
You the LT? How far does the perimeter go that direction? That's all I want to know. Okay, well, I'm more than 150 feet. Jackwagon. The Sergeant Asher needs to understand how the emergency incident area works. I asked a very simple question. He doesn't seem to understand. Now, I've got other people inside the area over here, but they don't have a camera. So, those people don't have a camera, so they're allowed to stay in there. Because I've got a camera, I've got to come over here. Has nothing to do with an emergency incident area. Has everything to do with.
They had a drone the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're just doing it.
Yeah. I don't know if he's with the police. Channel 4 and 59's here out here. Yeah. Indy news on the street, first on the scene. Getting ready to launch the drone. What's that? They're searching for the guy. He's got.
I thought he was in a house that they were trying to get him to come out of.
Who knows? They don't know.
No, he's not in the house. They said he was laying indoors on Chester's house. They said it was him.
I spent an hour and a half at a quote-unquote burglary in progress. They sent off flash grenades and everything else. They're just sure a guy was in there. And after they finally made into it, found out everybody was in there.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah, the one I was talking about was over.
This was over
Yeah.
on Denny.
Oh, okay. This is one last weekend over just north of 38th Street on 3900. Yeah. 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 So Sergeant Asher doesn't understand simple questions. He thinks that. Yeah, I'm asking a very simple question. How far does the perimeter go that direction?
Right here. Okay, I'm outside it. Well, it's down there.
Yeah, I mean, right here's the perimeter. Oh, okay, I'm outside it. Well, no, you got to go over there. No, that's make up your stinking mind. You know, it's a real simple question. But no, you know. You want to know who's first on the scene? Oftentimes I'm there before the police. So the drone is up in the air. It's kind of hard to see, so I don't know if I should try. Well, I'll try to get you a visual of it. There you go. It's not a very good visual of it. All the green light there. Yeah, really can't tell much from this at night. So the lieutenant is on shift tonight. He's a real piece of work. He's the one who wouldn't identify himself downtown a month or so ago. He's a real piece of work too. Slowly but surely, these tyrants are starting to learn, and they'll. So these are two more tyrants that need to get educated. So we'll make sure that happens. Yeah. Lieutenant, I asked him, he says, usually 150 feet. Okay, well, I was well beyond 150 feet from where the quote-unquote scene. So I don't feel like going to jail tonight, so I'm not going to take the charge tonight. There is going to be one of these days I will take the charge. I don't want one of these guys lose their qualified immunity, because I've got several officers from patrolman all the way up to a major that have acknowledged that the arbitrary 150-foot rule is not it won't pass constitutional muster, especially when they are not enforcing it on everybody. They're only enforcing on people that have cameras. East District's usually pretty good, but these canine units, they're not the typical East District guys. So they're searching a pretty wide perimeter with the drone. Searching a very, very wide perimeter with the drone. So local channel 459, I may be on there tonight, who knows? Right here. Videoing. I get my leftovers.
son, I talked to my dad.
It's just standing like this. Remember the wrecked his car down here like a month ago?
Yeah.
In a Camaro? That's flashing.
This is not the person I was thinking it was.
So you guys said you got called about
They called it in.
I'll turn that down a little bit.
We don't know why they did. Nobody realized.
Trying to get my shot.
no one was shot in.
Things got a little bit more interesting. Somebody rear-ended the Canine car.
So nobody was shot in the car, but there was a guy in there and he took off.
He's a suspect in the previous crime. It happened just a couple blocks from here.
Yeah, well, that's
But
fine.
that only follows by the GPS.
And then, so, sorry.
That's okay. Try to keep track of the drone.
So, the guy takes off running. And then, was it the same car, hit the Canine car? A different car.
That's why there's so many canine here, because that guy obviously he's got to deal with the accident now. He can't track.
I don't think I've ever seen that many canine in one place.
That's why.
Other than training.
You have a canine supervisor to take care of the crash, and then you have another canine that came to take care of the track. It's like we've got 3 different incidents going on right here.
Yeah. Looked like at one time there was about six or eight different canine officers out here.
And that was a concern earlier. It's one of those, I was in the process of sending a note to our PIO so she could send it out to the news system.
Yeah.
But the canine officer explained, at least to me, and maybe it was lost in translation.
Yeah.
But he pushed you to this side because they got the canines over here, and he don't want
Right,
you to
right.
do that.
I asked a very simple question. How far that way?
Yeah.
And he wouldn't answer. I mean, he
just wanted you over here to get away from the dogs. So.
I understand that, but it was a simple, obviously it is very far that direction. He could have said that. That would have been real simple. And I would have been over here a lot quicker. But, it's a pretty simple thing to just give the information asked,
Sometimes a miscommunication or, misunderstood the question. So.
Thank you, Captain. What's your name, Captain?
Trout, just like a fish.
Trout. All right. Thank you, Captain Trout. East Side District's usually really good, really professional.
These guys are so busy all the time.
Yeah.
So then, Captain Trout, I suppose we don't have anyone shot right now. We're just searching for a suspect.
We believe he shot somebody in another incident. Is that right?
No.
No.
No, it was just there was a gun present.
Okay.
And the gun was pointed at the person he took the car from.
Okay. So it's carjacking. Okay. But nobody actually shot. Okay. Well, it's good that nobody was shot.
That's a good thing. We had enough last night.
We've had, yeah. Enough of that almost every night, seems like. Covered a pretty big area. Oh, there it is. Right. 1 o'clock. Right behind the tree now. Captain Trout over here is doing a great job seeing things and helping explain what was going on. Being professional. drone was coming back. Maybe getting ready to land it. Or he's going to swoop south, maybe. I don't know. The drone now is going to head a little bit south of New York Street.
At an angle, so he's looking in between the houses.
Yeah.
These houses are also close together.
It makes it hard.
And then so this objective.
Yeah. So then they can't cross this regard.
So we're going to come look over here. The drone is over here on the south side of the street, trying to get a peek at things.
And it's one of those that the car not been ever injured. The person that right? Yeah, it's more people.
I guess
Smoke retest.
so. But I asked you if I looked into this information. Okay.
Oh, we're over there.
Okay.
Captain Trout, how long have you been on the department?
44 years.
44 years. Wow.
Retire next year.
Wow. Well, congratulations. I came on in '86.
So you were on IPD?
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard you talking before, but I didn't know what department.
Yeah, IPD.
86, okay.
Yeah.
I'd been on 10 years ago.
Yeah, Sergeant Cordy was, Captain Foley was the head of the thing, and then did my FTO on the North District. Then moved to South Carolina, was a sheriff's deputy down there.
How long were you on IPD?
A year. Then down, there's the girl I was chasing down there.
I know that. We've seen a couple of our guys leave that purpose, and they come back hoping they can get a job.
Yeah. That's a long time.
It's a lifetime.
Yeah. Didn't have all these gizmos then, did they?
No, the world's changed a lot.
Yes, it has.
We had big old cars with a single bubble on top. Wind-up sirens.
Oh wow, you go all the way back to wind up sirens.
We had the sea siren in the hood. The electronic sirens were just coming in for us. I mean, IPD had them, but I was on the sheriff's department.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, would that been under Wells?
When I started it, I can't remember his name now.
Was the guy before Wells?
A couple of them actually.
Oh wow. You go way back.
Lee Eads was the sheriff when I started.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And then there was a guy who was Broderick, Barry Broderick, and he got killed in a traffic accident. DUI and rear ended a tanker out in front of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway one night. So then we had Don Gilman.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit younger than you. So Gilman was the earliest name I remember. That was as a kid in Wells. That's the one that came to mind.
Yep. He was the captain that reported all the traffic to all the local radio stations. TV stations didn't cover traffic back then.
Yeah. And we We had Big John Gillis on WIBC up in the Big Willowbird.
I remember him.
Yeah. Anybody been around Indianapolis a long time remembers Big John Gillis. So when did you make the shift over to IPD?
The merger was in 2006.
Oh, so you came in with the merger. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'd already had 30 years on the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
And was thinking about retiring. Like they took the sheriff's department away.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, McAtee was the sheriff when I went with IPD.
McAtee's, he promoted me to sergeant and transferred me to the training academy in '86.
Okay.
So I don't know what part of '86 you were going through training, but I was
November of '86.
So I'd have been across the hall on the sheriff's department side.
Okay, I didn't even realize I had your own academy.
Yeah.
I knew IPD.
IPD was on one side and we were on the other.
Okay.
We worked together on a lot of projects.
Yeah.
I worked with Hardy a lot.
Yeah, I really liked Horty. He's a good guy. And he did a great job as the public information guy.
He was one of the people that epitomized the community policing.
Absolutely.
Everybody in his district knew him.
Yep.
They knew how to get a hold of him, what his routine was.
Yep. And that's, it'd be wonderful to get back to that. I don't know if it ever can, but it'd be wonderful if it could.
We'd have to have a lot more cops to do it, because there's so many more people now.
Yeah. You see the drone land here. Right at us. And there's our Canine units. Malinois. Those are Malinois. Those are some very athletic dogs. They not quite as big as a German Shepherd, but man, the athleticism in those dogs is unbelievable. That was like a pretty well trained one there. I remember back in the day, man, they told us to be careful whenever the canines are called out because they pick cops as often as they pick suspects.
Yep. They don't know the difference.
Yeah. Hopefully they're a little better trained nowadays than what they were back then.
I think he'll be here for a little while, or maybe back up.
He said,
We'll get a record for the car.
He said he don't want things here. He thinks he's got to have a permit.
Yeah, I think probably so. He's been too old.
Yeah.
Batteries inside one of these houses. Sitting back smoking a joint.
He knows this area. He's from right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. So he's in a friend's house, inside a house.
He said.
There was no way they could
He
go.
said that he stole somebody, their girl's gun, and
Yeah.
robbery did it, cut out.
His girlfriend's in, evidently.
Now that so she's never back, and they still got like all those shots. Her ex-boyfriend's brother took off with the car and it was in there.
Oh man.
It's been 3 years.
Wow.
They keep saying, well, but she said the case is over. He's already done everything.
Yeah. Should be able to get that. Oh man. Yeah. I've got a buddy who they got stuff of his they won't release. Well, according to Captain, they're about ready to pack up here, guys. So it looks like they're not going to be catching anybody today at this one again. Yeah, again. I hate to rub it in, but you know. Well, they missed that robbery because well, I had the robbery suspects in sight. If only they'd been monitoring me that night.
Yeah. I walk my car.
All right, man. Hey, we'll see you around, man.
All right.
Hey, man, it's good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, I'll
good
shake
one.
hands. I ain't afraid of no corona.
I already had it.
Yeah.
Johnson County Jail gave it to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then I went to the commissioner's meeting, telling them, hey, this jail is bullshit. Right after when they were sitting there arguing, should we force our 320 employees in the same room so they can enjoy a half day off?
Wow.
Man, are you kidding me?
Unbelievable. That looks like all that was for naught.
Yeah.
Much.
Man, if we could get this many to show up every time there's gunshots, I bet we wouldn't have so many fucking gunshots.
Well, the number of gunshot calls they get is unbelievable on a given night.
Well,
and
here's the thing, when they're all coming from the same house,
yeah,
it's a problem. It's a problem. It's like, guys, it's alley, Denny Street, real easy to find. You know
Yeah.
the motherfucker killed the mail lady?
Yeah.
Same block.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Yeah. It's just every night there's gunshots here. There's also up along 38th Street from Sherman to Midhoffer. It's and then the west side and but east side there's so many places.
Whenever we hear the shots, I know for a fact they're getting 6 different calls because I know all my neighbors. And none of us putting up with the
Well,
shit.
when I was over on Woodbridge, just before I come over here, they were arresting a gal for going into their neighbor's house again. But I was over there, I heard shots off in the distance.
Yeah.
No,
It's just the other day.
It's crazy. Well, hey, good luck to you, man. Check out my YouTube channel.
Hey, keep doing what you do, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Hey, we appreciate it.
Thanks. All right, guys. Well, Well, the captain was somewhat apologetic for the sergeant who was a bit of a tool. I think he'll probably have a conversation. The captain's old school in a good way. Not old school in a bad way, but old school in a good way. 44 years on the department. He's ready to retire next year. Man, imagine that, 45 years doing any kind of job. Same job. He started off with the sheriff's department, and then when they merged the sheriff's office patrol with the police department, he came over instead of sticking with basically being the jailer. And that's cool.
Control 2031, is the channel clear?
Yes, it's clear now. Should be clear now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my next ET run for all of the employees here.
What's the address?
Translation of 704 North Shadowban.
Gotta be careful around here.
Second in line.
Never know where those cars are gonna pop out. That one lady found out. That was a long time out there for, gotta already be gone, wasn't it? It's kind of been the story lately with IMPD. Day late and a dollar short. But they did get the gal over there that broke into the house, because the people whose house she broke into were able to wrestle her to the ground and hold her down until they got there eventually. That was the second time tonight she got in that house. This neighbor, she keeps going in her neighbor's house and trying to smoke dope with her. They don't want to smoke dope with her, and she keeps bringing dope. Oh. Oh.
I'm seeing. Wagon 16 control.
All right. Well, let me see what's been going on in the chat. I don't.
Attention East District 32, Baker 339, Baker 339. Injured animal, 5454 East 30th Street. Occurred 20 minutes ago. Car advised an unknown car hit a brown and white pit bull at this location. She has taken the dog inside, and his words, he may die due to his injuries. Car advised he is well-tempered and will not bite. 2800 North, 5500 East.
Well, I missed a whole lot in the chat. Huh.
Control 339, is there any?
I really don't want to go see an injured pit bull from somebody hitting it. That's not what I want to go watch. Hopefully they don't shoot the dog.
I'm clear. I'm heading in from downtown, just FYI.
Clear, thank you.
Pull in somewhere here where I can just look at the chat real quick. Yeah, this will be as good a place as any. All right. Yeah, I can catch up a little bit on the chat. I'll go to it on my other phone. It'll be easier to do it this way. Alright, let's see here. Missing an awful lot in the chat while everybody was out there.
10-4.
Yeah, Hoosier. Yeah, I agree that they should have shut the cars off. They just love it. It's not. They don't have to pay for the gasoline, so you know it doesn't matter.
Control set max.
Oh man.
Attention East District 11, shots fired 1135 North Keystone, 1100 North 2400 East, more to follow.
1135 North Keystone. I'm not terribly far from that.
5 Baker 325, Baker 345, Baker 325. Shots fired 1135 North Keystone. Caller heard 5 shots 5 minutes ago from north of location. Heard a car speed away 1100 North 2400 East.
Car's already sped away and nothing's gonna be there.
Baker 345, Baker 325, midnight 26.
Yeah. The car's already sped away. They're not, you know, I don't find them there. I mean.
Baker 339 to dispatch. Animal Control 28 had said they were available. However, we went off the channel in the middle of that. Could you be available for that run?
Excuse me.
But do you have an animal control unit coming? Because I don't know what they need to do with the injured dog.
EC28's in the route, referencing being off the channel. I sent her a message to see if you still need to continue. However, we still have to push on it until we can hear back from that unit.
Yeah, they had a drone up in
Baker
the air.
339, midnight 27.
We're searching all over. They've got, you know, infrared, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Ellie is my daughter. She sometimes rides with me. Yep, that's my daughter.
ET for 104 North New England is 2277.
Yeah.
Reference the fight on Sherman. He's just got injuries to his head and back. If you can take photos of it for me, please.
Just any first alert.
329-371 for a fight, 1031 North Bevel. LS car advised 2 to 3 subjects physically sighting, 1000 North 2200 East.
035 North Bevel.
Control, put 345 on that. It's right up on the from where we're going anyway.
Okay. Okay, exactly where that is. 1035 North Bevel.
Car.
325 will back onto him in just a second.
Clear 345 and 325 in a minute.
I'm close to that, guys. 4 minutes away.
7.35. Go ahead.
Second South for domestic, 2462 Park First Court, Apartment A, Adam and B22.
329. Put 329 on that.
Fight supposedly in the middle of the street, maybe? I don't know. That sounds interesting to me.
Figure 339, midnight 29. Other version of the open.
315. Go ahead. Available for 10. Go ahead. 339 control. Go ahead. Okay, information you can point to that animal run. AC-20 is taken care of. Sure, thank you. I'm on the domestic room. Appreciate it. No, I'm clear. ET run on 4 years. 327.
Yeah, I'm on 10th Street now. I'm on 10th Street now.
Next will be 123374.
Fight could be nothing, but it has potential to be bigger than the accident. It also has potential to be a nothing burger, but I'll go for the potential upside.
Control outside, you should be turning.
10th and rural here. I'll be beveling here in just a moment. Oh man, my leg is getting messed up. Got twisted. Take it off and put it back on while I'm driving. A problem, I guess, probably very few of you have ever had to deal with. Okay, let's right here. I don't see any fight going on here in the middle of the road. 1035. It's going to be right here, basically. Apartments here. Whatever that is, I'm not sure what the heck that is. This police officer's trying to find it too. Police car right in front of us. It is parking only on one side of the street. Inside, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go in the building to the camera. They're not gonna allow that, I don't think. So I'm gonna
D12, Bigger 327, 346, 327, 346, disturbance 213 North Randolph. Found this caller. Here's a male and a female arguing in the house, and a female crying. Fifth house said to be abandoned. 325, 10-11. 325, 325, 345, 0033, 327, 346, disregard.
going around. I'm gonna let him go first. I'll follow him. I don't know my way there as good as they do, so I'll let them follow. I'll let them lead me this time instead of me leading them. And build a little bit of goodwill by letting them go first when I could have stayed in front of them. Of course, if they really wanted around me, they could have put the lights on and forced their way around me, which they probably would have done at some point, but you know, and I just give them that one anyway. They're going to take it anyway.
Line, Emerald 13 location, following Medic 41 is escalation.
They're moving really quick.
Trust 213 North Randall Street, another caller gave same advised a male versus female heard arguing wildly in the residence sounding weapons.
For Baker 371, Baker 371, start for a PD hit and run accident. 2706 Lowwater Lane. Caller's house was struck by a truck. Nothing triggered, PX is disconnected. Unknown injuries. Check. Caller identifies no injuries and that the driver is no longer on scene. Unknown if the vehicle is still on scene. IFD is en route 2600 north, 11,525 east.
I think I'm supposed to turn back there. Oh well, crap. They got so far out ahead of me I couldn't tell for sure where they turned.
Baker 371, midnight 35.
Go back around this way.
Cumberland 15, control. You guys, that was medic 41?
Correct.
Thank you.
One way. Crap. This side.
327 Michigan Shore.
Digger 327, midnight 36, Digger 315, Digger 315, panic alarm at a residence, 344 North LaSalle Street. Correct.
I'm sorry, I'm not clear on the run.
Medic 347 from Cumberland Road.
Clear 347, 037, 315, described.
Oh wow, this is a one way. The markings. There's a lot of calls going on right now, guys. All over the place.
327 on theme, 038.
Attention units reference 344 North Street is from a McLeod residence. It was a burglary alarm and a panel alarm panic. Incorrect password was given by a female on site.
Control 327.
Go ahead.
Air 344.
Affirmative.
Okay, there is no 344 north or south. I've got a 330 and a 402.
Sorry, dispatch is still on CX.
District 42, 2 units served for no info accident, 448 North Quincy Street. Black sedan versus retaining wall in the alley behind residence. Driver black female dark hoodie begging complaint not to call 911. Unknown if EMS needed, unknown weapons.
Attention units reference 344 North routed from McLeod residence. It was a burglary alarm and a panel alarm panic. Incorrect password was given by a female on site.
Control 327. Air 344.
Affirmative.
Okay, there is no 344 north or south. I've got a 330 and 402.
Sorry, dispatch is still on CX.
District 42, 2 units served for no info accident, 448 North Quincy Street. Black sedan versus retaining wall in the alley behind residence. Driver black female dark hoodie begging complaint not to call 911. Unknown if EMS needed, unknown weapons.
346.
48 is right here. So it's on the corner here. And what they hit was behind this. See the accident here. We're going to go up and beyond it. Here. And
For house keys, 800 north, 3850 east.
227, we're in Washington.
there's just so much going on.
327 temperature. NaptownScott 0045.
All right. Turn here a little bit. I'm carrying on. It may be your driver in the passenger seat.
It is.
I was kind of stewed up to wait till the police get there and then take off. All right, so that was kind of stupid of them. They waited till the police got there and then took off. Okay, now we're back in here for just a moment. Probably go north and go west and
Baker 327, Baker 366, midnight 47.
Baker 346.
Man, traffic at the Michigan and Drex. Young George 4280.
Okay. Newer model was originally chasing them, and it's currently on scene now.
all right.
12355, can you copy a fire off? Go ahead. Gonna be a Glock 19 9mm. Serial number is Victor Adam William 310.
Redundant. Block 19 is always 9mm. So the passenger in this vehicle was the driver in that other vehicle, according to the witnesses over there. Still in the vehicle, or did she bail out? Can't tell if the person's still in there.
Slide a little bit, please.
Sure. All right. Yeah, all right, no problem. Is that better?
A little bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Always aim to please. Yeah, passenger still is in the vehicle. Scout's trying to talk her way out of it. Let's see if that works for her. She shouldn't have left the scene. That was kind of a dumb move, especially when you wait till the police officer gets there to leave the scene. Boneheaded. Yeah, I didn't mean to shine the light in his eyes. Had it down fairly low, but I went down low as intensely as I could on my light. I don't want to potentially be a jerk or anything. I do need to get a little bit of light. Let's see if I can how it looks without any light. Okay, I can go without light in there. So the other officer is second, he was driving backwards to go to the actual accident scene. Hopefully there's no accident with him out there. Gloves and mask. Well, I can't do a mask, sorry. That would be a huge risk for me to wear a mask. So that's not going to happen. My doctor, who is a real proponent of masks, has told me don't put on a mask. So I don't. It's too dangerous for me to do that, so I don't do it. See if they decide to put them out for passenger out for leaving the scene of an accident. I practice social distancing. How's that? Cold weather out here though, makes me cough. Yeah, they're pretty stupid of them to leave. No, that was North LaSalle, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just drove by there. When I went past LaSalle, there was an officer in the street with the lights on, trying to find that location, but I don't know. IMPD is not known for being really good at finding addresses. There have been many times that I've gotten there, waited on them, and they're down the street, shining their lights up and down the street, block away, trying to find the address. You know, I use Google Maps. Car died on her. She started backing up. Frankly, I'm surprised the officer didn't tell her to turn the car off. Sorry, love to see an accident. That was really, really dumb of her. Waited till the police got there and then left the scene. They're going to try to leave the scene. They should have done that a long time. You should have done that right away. And gotten up and down roads where out of the area. But it's too late now. Our cell phone calling and stuff. She'll make stolen police report right now to the police officer. Yeah, it was stolen. I was out looking for it. Just found it. Okay, things are getting Just getting very agitated. Put my battery last. I forgot to charge as I was in the car. Very agitated back at the scene before they took off. The passenger was. No, actually, since the passenger is the suspect, the courts have found that they can hold the passenger in the car anyway. But since the passenger is the suspect, they can actually even demand ID from the suspect. Crime, which they're contemplating citing her for leaving the scene of the accident since she was the driver. They're playing it very cool. The driver's laughing about something. Not sure about what, but she's smiling. Looks like they're going to let her go. That's why she's smiling. They're going to let her go. All right. Well, that certainly could have been worse for the passenger, since she was identified by the witness as the driver of the vehicle that left the scene. So I think she just got away with it, which, you know, is what it is. Indy news on the street. Yeah, my car is a little difficult right now. All right. Locked into place and we're in an area where I wanted to disconnect this. Okay. Oh, man. That could have been a lot worse for that lady. Leaving the scene of the accident. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well. Whew. It has finally calmed down just a little bit.
26.
Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon.
Sorry, record for a Palm Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, okay, just calling for a record.
339, are you secure?
Go ahead.
He is 1099. Stand by.
Somebody got a warrant.
Reported to appear on the traffic offense.
Oh, man. Guys, this is early for me.
East District, check for stolen vehicle approximately 3 minutes ago. Caller saw a black male driving her stolen vehicle headed westbound on Michigan. It is a black 2005 Chrysler Town and Country with plastic on the driver's side, back sliding door. Information only 110.
Yeah. It's a lot further west than here and already heading west. If something happens real exciting in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I am exhausted. Been a long week, long day today. I've got a good bit of going on tomorrow, and I'll be back at tomorrow night, so that I can get a decent rest before tomorrow night. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys for being here, sticking around. It's been a fun night. Been some excitement.
Attention East District 43, Baker 373, Baker 368, Baker 373, Baker 368. Assist EMS 7551, South Village Way, Building A.
Okay, it's nowhere near.
For 30 minutes ago, caller 16-year-old daughter, child father Malachi, Oliver, aka Quincy, black male, curly black, long hair, light skin, 18 years old, known to carry a handgun, pushed her daughter into a wall, threw an unknown object, and struck her in the head. Ambulance on the way. No flu or COVID symptoms.
Okay, yeah, it's a long way away from here, so I'm gonna say negative on that. Let's see what's it say. 3 a.m. hits.
Baker 373, Baker 368, 112.
And popping. Yeah, but I'm not on and popping at 3 a.m. this time. A lot of times I am.
59 and 59, you guys can disregard, but thank you though.
But not tonight. Hey, thanks guys for sticking around. I'm gonna might be dry for an hour.
Baker 338 domestic.